That's what it is. He's not happy. So he doesn't want to come to camp and fill the place with sadness.
And
so he kept away.
And it didn't go to the social media.
Yeah, and it didn't go to the social media.
That's very professional.
Yeah.
So, but if you ask me, overall, yeah, planning a testimonial. Then if you plan a testimonial, how many sponsors comes in? Because already you created a route. These are some of the things we talk about every time. Don't bring in crisis into the game because of people who have the potentials to be able to put a lot of money into this thing. Every time you create a rancor, you know, and you have this altercation dragging over time, nobody wants to put in money there. I work so hard for my business, you know, as a business leader.
Yeah.
And then I bring in my money and Ayo comes and say, oh, Yomi is fighting on there.
Let's see the next.
Son, anything interesting coming from there?
It's all about the CAF African Player of the Year. Definitely Enyama and Ahmed Musa, the only two Nigerians there in the list. Are you surprised?
No, never. We've always been living in the past in the last 20 years.
20 years?
Yeah, for real.
Oh my.
I tell you, the old, you know, disintegration and slid came into being at the France 98 World Cup. You know what happened? Yeah, because we kept believing that, oh, we won the Olympics 2 years ago, we're going to beat everybody. You know, it doesn't happen like that. You have to work for it. And there was a crisis. So, and afterwards, you started taking your players, the best players you have, to Vietnam, Bangladesh, China, and all
Kazakhstan.
that. They don't, God forgive me. They play football there anyway. But
I'm not going to say anything about Kazakhstan this morning. I'm not going to do that. So I didn't hear Kazakhstan. But we go there to play football.
Malta.
You see, yeah, Malta. The one that really got me the most angry over time in the last 10 years was Blessing Idaho late. That was a super player. And you let him go to America. First, there was this guy who took him to Vietnam. That was a crime, absolute criminality. It's unbelievable. And then he came back onto Sudan, and there he played on, and he collapsed and died. You know, those things don't happen. Idaho was a super player. So until you have to let certain rules guide players not going out at certain times. And so that's the reason now I think it's a big challenge also for Mr. Shehu Diko to try and work with the Nigerian Football Federation and other stakeholders to bring up new rules that allows players to go for certain things. You could also do it this way. If our player is going within the African continent, he has to go with a certain level of negotiations. You know, you have to pay the club like about $500,000 minimum, $500,000. Okay? And then if he's going from there to Europe, there has to be some certain restrictions as well. But if a player leaves Nigeria and goes out directly to Europe, then it could be something like in the region of about $1 million or euro, you know, plus. So, and it also comes back to the point that local football coaches need to give young players the chance. You watch these games on TV, they're lovely, but certain things are missing. I was watching last night and I saw Joseph Eyimo Feste playing. You know, I understand absolutely. But there are certain things that you don't really allow to fester on so much. It brings down the quality of whatever input you're making into the game. Because, I mean, you go on the internet right now, you see the Nigerian League all over. It's such a blitz on Twitter. For me, I find it very, you know, it's a good spectacle.
It's welcoming.
It's really welcoming and it's good. So now you need to have a conference. Hold the coaches and the club administrators liable for this. You need to find means to weed out players who are really in their 30s and above. And weeding them out means that you need to provide like a stopgap things for them. Don't just sack them. Give them something else they can fall back on. Because the reason they want to remain over there is because they can't find something else to do if they leave the game. They get desperate.
So those that are not educated.
It's like now, you know, I don't have a job, but I just have to go there. And Cecilia says, Yomi, come and speak on hatchery. And I said, yeah, that was a good one. They were spearing the arrow. What was it?
Okay, Yomi, let's leave this part, but we'll still stay with the domestic football. Talk about the Nigerian Professional Football League. We're counting down. Match day 33 results.
Match day 33. Exactly. Interesting results.
I mean, we're able to, you know, I was thinking going to Rangers and picking up a point from there. I think the coach, Paul Agbogun, wasn't really happy because they scored first, so they should have, you know, hold them to it and of course be able to get all 3 points because anybody won.
But the thing is this, watch it. Rangers is very consistent. They play beautiful football.
Yeah.
I can count. I see Sunshine Stars playing very well every time. Listen, Eyimba, yeah, we've known them, but they just bamboozle everybody. Come on.
It's a dictatorship.
But I love the way Rangers play their game. And yesterday I was very impressed with Warrior Wolves. They put the ball on the ground. Listen, the beauty of the game is to put this ball on the ground. Let it run.
Let it run.
Let the ball do the running, okay? And the players will just play more with their senses. They've got this creative midfield guy, Osadiame, playing in Warrior Wolves. Oh, class. Let him be in the Super Eagles. Maybe the Chan or the under-23 if he still falls within. Or just give him another chance in some of these friendlies. And I think it's a very good one for Nigeria. You know, we don't have to go and bring players playing in China. If you're not playing the Nigerian league, you play in China, there's a limit to it. You may not be able to play in the Nigerian national team. Okay. You know, let's look for some more. Our league is more quality than China. Come on. Let's
if that's the result you have there on the screen. Bayelsa United and Nasarawa United 2-1. Nasarawa winning away from home. Lobby Stars and Kwara United. Akwa United and Abia was Akwa United continue their good run at home, but they're facing Warrior Wolves next, and that's away from home. What's going to happen in the Rangers and of course Warrior Wolves 1-1. Kano Pillars and Sunshine Stars. Kano Pillars beating Sunshine Stars to go to 1. Giwa FC and Dolphins 1-0. Fine, of course, Academy Warriors. That game wasn't played. The players were protesting. No unpaid salaries and all. Sharks and Wiki Tourist. Sharks winning that. FC Taraba and Heartland 1-0. Of course, Eyimba and 3SC 2 goes to 1. Results coming from match day 33 of Nigerian Professional Football League. And of course, you have the top 4. Eyimba, of course, leading the pack by 5 points. Warrior Wolves 2nd, and Wiki Tourist 3rd. And you have Giwa FC 4th position. Sunshine Stars actually dropped to 5th, no longer in top 4. Dolphins, Kwara United, FC Taraba, and Bayelsa United, all of them battling relegations this season.
So that's what it is.
All right.
After match day 33 of the Nigeria Professional Football League, it's looking like Eyimba might just get it. But before they do, let's thank Yomi Kuku for coming around. Thank you so much, Yomi.
Thank you so much.
It's my pleasure to be
coming
here.
around. Maybe when Eyimba wins it, we'll call you to come talk about it.
No, I'd like to see some other club winning.
Maybe Sunshine Stars.
But
Yeah, Sunshine
No,
Stars.
Warrior Wolves. No, Sunshine Stars can't win it.
These guys know I cannot say Akwa United will win.
okay, anyway, you know what? If Eyimba wins,
Okay.
they know the politics of international football. Let them win.
Yes,
So
win
they
the
can get
championship.
it.
Thank
I
you.
put my money on Eyimba.
Okay, let's leave football talk now. So much coming out of the Nigeria Professional Football League. Let's go on a break now. We'll come back. The Tigers captain Ellen Ogunjimi will be joining us. But the president of the Nigeria Basketball Federation, Tijani Umar, has been talking about the Tigers. He said, we're pleased with what they did, and we know that they can qualify for the 2016 Olympics. Let's listen to him. I'll come back with talk. Stay with us.